scientific spirituality. My name is Remains West, reaching you live and direct from the heart of Africa. If this is your first time watching me on this channel, you are highly welcome. This is a place for separating facts from the fiction, the science from the superstitions, and the concepts from the misconceptions about African spirituality. Today, I'll be talking about evil family members, why it is a sin, a very big sin, to be helping, assisting, or supporting evil family members that do not support you, do not help you, do not assist you. This is a topic that we need to talk today because this is the time of giving. This is the Christmas period. Let me just say it. Now, Christmas time it is. And this is the time of sharing. And this is the time of begging by all these our useless, wicked, witches and wizard family members. And this is the time they usually come calling, trying to use this time as an opportunity to come into your life, to come and place themselves inside your life, to come and spy you, to get your updates, to find out how far you have been going, if you are doing well, you are doing okay, so that they will know where to go and put their plug to regulate your progress. This is the time that all these witches and wizards want to come close to you, to come and check on you, claiming that they are celebrating Christmas and they miss you or they care about you. But in reality, they are just coming to look for what to take from you, what to snatch, what to vampirize, and also to update themselves about your progress report so that they will know the next level or line of attack. So what I'll be talking about in this video is how to avoid these kind of things and identify them and how to treat them practically so that you can have your peace of mind and your finances or the things that you value will be protected. In a place like Nigeria, let me give Nigeria as an example. You know I'm from Nigeria. I need to hide them. You can see the logo for my back. So we have all these kind of people. They will be there as your close friend, your cousin, your niece, your auntie, your uncle. And these people, in reality, they are witches and wizards. And they are always very religious. Their leg need to come up for church. After pastor na them. Now so they just be. And the funny thing is that they go to church 4 times a week. Removing Sunday. You will see them always in the church. You will see them always flaunting their Christianity. Always talking about how good their God is. Jesus Christ have been good to them. How he saved them. They're always singing religious songs. Pretending, doing the talking and the walking. But the funny thing with these people is that these gods they are always parading does not always seems to be able to solve their problem. Their God need to fit solve their problem. But yet they're still flaunting this God all around. My God is this, my God is almighty, my God is gracious, my God is merciful, my God is this, blah 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 blah. But yet their problems need to solve. And especially financial problems. This almighty God that parts the Red Sea, that created heaven, that created this earth, do all the great things for them, cannot solve simple mathematical arithmetic problems for them, simple financial problems. God cannot solve it for them. This is the thing that always baffles me. And guess what? They need you that is not a Christian, you that is struggling, you that they claim is a sinner, because you don't go to church as much as them. You don't dress like a church rat. You don't wear their gown, their labu and skirts. You don't live that kind of sorrowful, miserable, depressive, hypocritical, fake life like them. You don't carry Bible all the time. You don't flaunt a big rosary. You don't put a big picture of Jesus Christ in your house. You are the sinner to them that will go to hell. But ironically, they need your help to live their life. Is it not funny that Christians cannot do without the help of so-called unbelievers or so-called people they call sinners? You say somebody's a sinner, somebody drinks, you for in their mind they say you commit adultery, abomination, you do all the sins. They say you fornicate, you don't go to church, you don't worship God, you don't pay tithes, you don't do all these things, you don't listen to all the so 10 commandments. They say you did break them for whatever reason, but yet they need your money. Your money is not evil, your money is not sinful. They need your money to buy gas for their children. They need your money to buy food for their children. They need the sinful money to pay school fees for their children. They need your sinful money to pay house rent for their children. I want to ask this question. If you are a pure person and you're taking things from impure person to live your life, you're taking things from somebody. Let me use myself as an example. I am classified as an unbeliever because I am not a Christian. In their book, I will go to hell and I will burn forever with a mercury and lead, sulfur, magnesium, and other 27 other heavy metals. I am supposed to be boiling like porridge, hot porridge for eternity in a lake of fire. This is my eternal punishment according to Christians. Also Muslims too. And Hindu people, they still have the belief of going to hellfire if you don't believe in their cock and bull story. But the same people need money from me to feed their children. When you take money from an impure person, what does that make you? Doesn't it pollute your purity? Doesn't that money pollute your or corrupts you? Is that not how it's supposed to be? Somebody that say you taking money from somebody you call a criminal, and you know this person is a criminal, but yet you eat from the person. It also makes you a criminal. It makes you a collaborator. It makes you a facilitator. It makes you the same with that person. You're eating from a process of a crime. That makes you a criminal. But these Nigerian Christians, they have no problem taking money from anybody. As far as it's money, you go to these Nigerian churches, you will see a well-known criminal in society, a government official, a 419, a Yahoo boy or Yahoo woman that stole money. Everybody know this one is a thief. He has stolen everybody's money, stolen government funds. He will go to church and donate money, and the church will accept the money. Doesn't that make the church a collaborator and a facilitator of corruption? When you take money from corrupt politicians that have embezzled their state funds, you take their money, you take their donations, you take money from musicians that sing lewd songs that debase women, that degrade women, musicians that sing songs about taking drugs, wanton fornication, or parading or pimping women. You take money from these kind of musicians and you put it in the church. They come to your church and they take. What does that make you? You are in support of this musician. Christians in Nigeria, they don't see anything wrong in taking money from anybody. Whether the person is a criminal, the person is a ritualist, the person is a 419, as far as the person is giving them money, what the leaders say, God bless you, and they will accept that money. I have never seen a single church that have rejected any kind of money they have ever received. I've never seen it, especially in Nigeria. You can do anything you like. As far as you give them money, you are okay. Their people, their congregation, and their members, they also behave the same way. They see no problem taking money from you that is an unbeliever. At the same time, they will be castigating you behind your back. So they don't support your African spirituality. They don't support you as a person, but they need your money. What does that make them? It makes them a fake human being. It makes them a hypocrites. If you claim to be a pure person, you should be avoiding somebody like me that is not a pure person. After I have come to my shrine to pour my ogogoro, do my libation, you should, since you said that I am worshiping demons, why do you want demonic money? My money is not demonic. Your God, that is the almighty, most pure God, cannot give you pure money. Is your God not failing you? Your God is either deceiving you, or your God does not have any real power. Your God is weak, a liar. Admit it. This is just what it is. Your God cannot deliver. But me, my own African ancestors, they can deliver for me. I mean, it's supposed to be me going to beg Christians, but it is Christians that are coming to beg me all the time for something. I never beg any Christian anything. I don't have any reason. I am self-sufficient. But these family relatives that are always Christian pastors, they are the ones that always ask me for money. Now this thing, they shock me past. I always want to ask them, where your God? I have stopped a lot of things when I start asking them these questions. Your Jesus Christ, need they deliver for you? When you ask them this question, they get very, very offended and they stop coming to you. You should be asking them these questions. This is a question you should ask them in this Christmas. When they ask you, tell them that, what about Jesus? That is the almighty provider. In that they provide money for you. This is the best gift you can give to any Christian relative. Tell them to tell their God to bring money for them to celebrate. You know the funny thing in Nigeria this time? This our new president. A lot of people, now I am beginning to love this our new president, Tinubu. What he did for Nigerians is to kind of bring an awakening for Nigerians to face reality. Because we are too neck deep in religion in this country that we don't see any sense in any, we don't have any common sense anymore. Tinubu was brought by God. Let me use their own language because everything is according to the will of God. I believe now, as a believer in Christianity, that Tinubu was brought by God to show Nigerians how to think for themselves, how to fend for themselves, and how to face reality. With the kind of hardship we have in Nigeria now, many Christians cannot even see money to buy food to celebrate the birthday of their supreme God. Many of them cannot even buy chicken, ordinary chicken, because the hardship is so much that Christians now are struggling. They cannot even celebrate the birthday of their Messiah. Can you imagine? I mean, just last week, they were distributing food in 3 places. There were stampedes. People were struggling to collect free bag of rice. Just 10 kg bag of rice. People were dying. Over 35 people were crushed in Oyo. Another almost 20 people, about more than 20 something, died in Anambra State. Some other ones died, about over 20 again, died in Abuja. Anywhere they are distributing free rice, free food, you see stampedes. There is serious hunger in the land. People are dying right now in Nigeria. And guess what? A lot of them are religious people that always believe that their God will meet them at the point of their needs. These people that died in this stampede now, what can we say happened? Could we say that their God has failed them or their God has deceived them? So many things we need to talk about. Is it supposed to be so that Nigerians, that as wealthy as this country is, our people will be begging for food? Our government will be begging for loans. They change down for us. Now the opposite of what we're supposed to do is what we are doing now. Now back to these fake family, evil family members. These are the people that I am always angry about. We know them because they are our family members since we were born. They are always there with us. Witnessing the reality of things. They are seeing the way the country is changing. They see life the way you see life. But they refuse to use common sense or to accept reality to change their own life. Instead of them facing reality squarely, they choose to hide behind religion to become lazy or to become vampires. Then when they see somebody in the family that is hardworking, they will surround this person with all their problems. Give me this one. This one will send this request. I have problem. This one will send, I have problem. All of them will just be calling you for money. And they never get tired of calling you for money until you are totally exhausted, until you die, until you say, no, enough is enough. You stop them. This is the way these vampires behave. That is why I'm saying that it is a sin to be helping people that do not believe in what you believe and are not helping you. And they do nothing for you. They do nothing for you except to vampirize you, except to block your progress, except to stifle your life, except to just pull you down. They have this thing we call PhD, pulling down syndrome. When they see somebody struggling, trying to become a better person, the rest people will come, the Bob Marley call them the down pressers. They're to drag you down with their problems. The best thing you can do for such people is to cut them off. It doesn't matter how long you know them. You have to cut them off. It is painful, but this is what you need to do. If you keep pretending to be diplomatic in the sake of you want the family to be united or you want the family to sustain, now you that go to do the menu for that dish. Now you be the next person to die for that family. Yes, that is a crab in the barrel mentality. When anybody climbing that, all the rest crab will come together to pull that one down. When that one keeps struggling, the next thing that we break his hands that is used to climb that they will leave him. That is how they do. When they see you still struggling, they will gather together, they will destroy you, they will try to kill you, or they will cripple you for life. This is the way these people operate. I have experienced it many times. I have these people in my family. The day some of them sneak to watch this channel, to spy me to see what I am talking on this channel. Those are the people. Now them I talk about. There are some people that my father trained to university, especially one of them. This one is a very, very worst case. This one is the son of one of my so-called auntie. My dad trained this man to university. This person is almost 60 years old. Could you believe that this guy, he was born before me, senior me with almost 20 years by age? Could you believe that somebody that my dad trained to university, finished university, this man was still calling me to give him money to buy gas for his children, a man that is working 3 children. My dad trained you to university, finish, help you do so many things, even your marriage, everything. That is not enough. You're still calling the children of that man for assistance. And this person is a very faithful Christian. He let me come out for church. He was doing this until I chased him away. I gave. I got tired of giving. I blocked him. You're not ashamed for your age, as a grown-ass man, asking somebody that is 20 years your junior for money. I should be the one asking you for money. I have every legal right to ask you for money. You are my senior brother. You are like my uncle to me. Then now you come to ask almost it takes more picking for money to feed your family. You could not walk. This is the height of Christianity, believing that it will go to heaven. Laziness, vampirism. Now, if I did not block that man, he would have still asked me money for this Christmas. He always does this about more than 10 times in a year. Anytime we see money, anytime he call me money, anytime, he always in problems. This is just one case, one man, only one man attacking me like this. There are more than 10 like this, and they are all Christians. This one we call today, you would think it's just little money. This one we call in 2 weeks time, maybe in a month we get about 4 calls. They need help, different people. When you gather all this assistance you are giving to all these 10 minds, it adds up. Oh, this one is just 25,000, yeah, just 20,000, yeah, just 5,000, yeah, just 10,000, yeah. Just by the time you calculate all those money, you will find out that you are spending almost 200k a month helping people that can help grown-ass men and women. It adds up. How much I they make? Who is paying me money that I will be doing this for? People that are adults. Even their mama will call me for money. Brothers, all the brothers will be calling me for money. Like 6 people from one family calling me for money. I will go to a village. People will see my car, they'll be running after me for money. What kind of life is? And they are adults. And they are Christians. Is your God not making way for you anymore waiting they happen. And guess what? These people know that I am not a Christian. They know say I not be Christian. Oh. They know say that juju they give me money. Oh. But they're not ashamed to ask for the juju money. They are not ashamed. So what is happening to Christianity now? When I don't change in the Bible, I thought that they said that you should not get involved or don't get yoked with unequally yoked with unbelievers. They used to say that thing, that don't get unequally yoked or don't get yoked with unbelievers. Why are Christians trying to yoke with an unbeliever? Why are you trying to yoke with me? When we don't believe the same thing, we don't eat the same food, for crying out loud. Sure, would I not go let me rest? They do this to a lot of people. I need to say it. I am not mocking them. Okay? Not beside the mock. They talk this thing because these people, they are adults. There was a time I was suffering when I started life early. I went up. I struggled. I have suffered in life. I lived abroad for over 15 years. I know what I see. All alone. I struggled in life to train myself, to make money, to be where I am today. When I was passing through all the difficulties in life, no family person helped me. No family person sent me 1 naira, 1 dime. No family person was there. But all of a sudden now, every time I go to the village, I discover a new relative. Anytime I go to the village, one person will come to introduce how he knows my family, how he knows my father. I am getting more. My family ties is getting bigger every day. Success have no enemy. Every day night somebody go introduce himself, say, you know my papa, you know my family, we relate like this, like this, like this. The thing don't tire me. I don't want to know any new people again. Because they say, now no man, I they kill them. Now say it be. These Christian people, we need to be very practical with them. If you don't change your way with them, they will finish you. They will suffocate you with requests, with a beg, with vampirism. And they are Christians who, now they shock me, but many of them are pastors. These are people, I call them Bible juggernauts. They know how to quote Bible, they know all the verse, and guess what? They always speak in tongues. Me that cannot speak in tongues, you are asking me for money. If your God is so powerful, why are you asking me for things? That is the thing that is shocking for Christians. If your God is so powerful, you are the one that's supposed to be giving me, doing things for me to make me see the power of your God. You should be doling on me. Every day I need to be seeing miracle. I need to be seeing money. I need to be seeing things. It goes supposed to be happen for real on a day. Food supposed to full in a house. The so-called diamonds and gold me can only is supposed to be rush from your house or from your station. But in a rush for their side like tapo. Nothing they happen kakaka. Rather, these people they be winch and wizards. When you help these people, the painful thing that they think you are a fool for helping them. If you keep helping these adults, these adulterated, corrupted, demented, psychopathic, sociopathic witches and wizards calling themselves marinated Christians, they will think you are a fool. Now that one they pay me pass. All the family members that I have helped, that I have cut off, all of them thought I was a fool for helping them for years. Now that one they pay me pass. That is why I cut them off. And I feel no regrets for doing that. And I call them and I will tell all my children to avoid these children of these people. Because they are schooling their children in how to vampirize. So, my papa help your papa, help your mama. Will not give her anything. Now they come meet me now to help you and your children. You are going to do the same thing to my own children. So I need to cut this family nonsense up because they help me. Some people just think that they are entitled to your money, to your wealth. Entitlement mentality. As they are related to you, they are entitled because you have money, they must have the money. I say no to this. I have cut many relations. I block many. You cannot stay in your house that somebody will just be calling you, asking you for money, making you feel guilty not to help them. When I was not having anything, Who could I call? You cannot even call. I don't even know these people. I don't even know that they existed. Now, a lot of people are waking up every day wanting things that they don't deserve. This kind of life is like you are encouraging laziness. When you pack these people around, you surround yourself, you think you are doing good. You are not doing good to yourself. You are surrounding yourself with enemies, envious people. And another advice I will give you guys again, anybody that is very, very poor, do not ever tell those kind of people your secrets. These poor, church rat family members, especially the poorest one, you and they not get any business because una need to think the same way. Don't tell them your secret things because they will plan to kill you. What is raining now in the country is poor people killing their rich friends. Now, wait till the rain for Nigeria now. If you are a person, you know, say you try, you can't get one poor friend, when nothing they happen, make you not to tell them anything about you. Because now that they try to kill any poor man, now just see any, now to kill and make it take a property now. Now, wait till the rain now for Nigeria. So, what is your poor relatives? Push them far because they go kill you, they go chase your wife and your children and occupy your property. Now, so they take the hammer. They will come to pretend they are your friend, they are your this. All this is to get close to you. Then when they know all your properties, they will do something, try to kill you. Then they will take over your property. This is how these poor relatives do. They'll not be good people. Poverty is almost synonymous with witchcraft. Okay? I cannot see why somebody will be a grown-ass man. Instead of him doing things that will make money, he will be going into church. Time that is spent inside church. I tell many of them, if you put this time into learning a new skill or into your business, you will be having money. But they will refuse because they're claiming that they want to go to heaven. While they are running their heavenly race, they need you to be supplementing their earthly lifestyle. No matter how much you give these people, they are never satisfied. No matter how much all the people have helped, they are never satisfied. Okay, return the help. All the money I don't give you, return them back. They're not the great returner. The next thing, they will start going into town and spoiling your name, blasting you, insulting you, letting people saying bad things. This is how they behave. So no matter how you help these people, you are creating enemies and you are empowering them to destroy you. This is a dangerous thing you do, that you're doing good faith for family. The more you help them, the more they go to town with that money to be saying bad things, to stop your business, to stop good people making friends with you, to block your progress. So you are financing your own demise by helping them. So the best thing to do, leave them the way God have kept them. Let them starve. Do not help them, starve them to death. There is a reason why a lot of people are poor naturally. I've come to realize that God made some people poor because they have very, very wicked hearts. Because God has seen, the ancestors have seen that if we give this one money, it go kill people. It go become like Adolf Hitler. It go finish people. This one must not get money. He and his family, they are wicked seeds. They have to be poor. So when these people, you feel sorry for them, you start helping them. The funny thing, they never even go up small. They don't start to attack you. They never even get anything, or they don't start to attack you. These are the kind of people we have, these evil family members. So the best thing, don't help them. Tell them to go and meet their gods, their formidable God, for money. If you believe that your God have a thunder and chariot of fire, and he can change bread into stone, let him do it for you. You go to his church every day, you pray to him, you do his work. He does nothing for you in return. Why me that is an unbeliever, you will be the one to be calling me, asking you, you're picking the sick, send money, emergency, you need money for gas, send money, or your neck, they pay you. I mean, all these things are things that your God's supposed to be doing for you. But he does nothing for you, and you still love him. Then you will meet unbeliever to be begging. You are a winch. You are a winch. I don't catch you. I don't pursue many of them. I made this mistake for so many years. And I've come to see that, assuming I have this wisdom a long time ago, I would have been more better off. I should have been having double of the things I have now. But I did not listen. So I'm telling you this thing now, please, not make the same mistake I make. Any tree that does not bear fruit, cut it off according to their Bible. Let's be using that Bible for them. Suffer not a wench to live. Why will a full-grown adult of 30-something years cannot be able to fend for themselves? Instead of using their hand to walk, they choose to become a Bible juggernaut and then begging you for money. A prayer warrior, believing in miracle money, will be begging you. That person is a wench. The same talent you have, God gave me the same talent. I use my talent to be generating wealth. You use your talents to be wasting time, to be building somebody else's empire. You are running heavenly race while I'm running earthly race for me and my future generation. But you are running heavenly race, building castles in the sky, fantasy, fairy tales. This is spiritual wickedness or spiritual laziness of the highest order and magnitude. I cannot be funding this kind of lifestyle from an adult. You should not be funding it. Allow them to fund their own fantasies with their own systems. Let their God bring those sugar candy mountains for them. Let them face reality the way Tinubu is making Nigerians face reality. Make them see whether it's good. Okay, this is the best gift you can give to these family members. The best gift. If you continue this giving, it will never end. The begging will never end. The attack, the vampirism, the parasitism will never end. The best thing you can do for them is to block them, starve them. Who won't die, make it die. Who won't get sense, make it get sense. Now, who you see for evil, I be your brother. Okay? Not be people where you carry, drag, waka for road. They slow your journey down. They slow you down. Excess luggage. Later on, once they start to get small breathing, the next thing are you that will pull knife for your neck. They have done it to me many times. So, now I don't close that show. Before you come to me now, FM, and they look you well. There are some people that I cannot even allow to get close to me. Not be say level don't change. And they look people sense. Now your mentality now they look. I don't just make friends for making friends. I make friends with people that have realistic. Not people that believe in fairy tales, fantasy, and live out for God. And we don't know tomorrow. I always tell people, I know my tomorrow. I know my tomorrow. If you do anyhow today, you will see anyhow today. They want to blackmail you that you should give them, and tomorrow you can be poor. Tomorrow you don't know what we make. Una rich if una rich for yourself. I know my tomorrow. I know they do good because say you will do good for me tomorrow. I do good because it is the right thing to do, and I don't expect anything back. Okay, I am tired of financing or lazy ass people, witches and wizards. I'm tired of financing my enemies. Okay, I stop all those things. When you stop all those things, you have peace, and you always have extra money in your wallets, which is a good thing. You can channel that money to any new and eventually you get more money, become rich. Let those people die. Let them eat their own flesh, drink their own blood. Now God now create them for that poverty. Okay, when the full-grown ass man of 30 years, 40 years, 50 years is still neck deep in religion, it means that they not get anything to offer for this life. Remove that religion. I always tell these people, remove religion. Let's see what you can do. They will refuse because once you remove religion, everybody will just say, now winch, now be this, now vampire, now lazy ass person, when no one will work for themselves, when they find person where they want vampirize. Take away your religion and let's see what you can do. Nothing. They always cover this fig leaf of religion to perpetrate their crime. Religion absorbs them of any crime. Everything, we are doing it for God. We are doing it for God. We're hiding inside the church. Your goodness is there. Everything is there. But you want me to supplement you. If I don't supplement you, I am a bad person. I know you before. Because we come from the same family, not me say I no go get sense. Not me say I go allow you to kill me. I go allow you to drink my blood. Many people have been killed like this by their family issues. Many people don't die like this. We need to learn. History always repeats itself. Okay? If you don't know waiting kill your papa will likely kill you. All these evil people in the family, they have done so many things. and they are still doing the things. Shameless people. And I hope one or two people will learn one or two lessons from it. Okay, they say to be forewarned is to be forewarned or something, whatever the way they talk about. Not be me talk and share. So that's what it just be. So these family people, we need to stop them. These evil family members. Most times you are the ones that are financing them to destroy us. So just leave them the way they be. That is the way God they create them. As they say, they no one changed by themselves. Leave them the way they be, and do your own thing. It will be better that way. Okay, so in the spirit of Christmas, this kind of people, we need to avoid them so that we can have our own peace of mind and our own sanity, and we can be able to arrange ourselves to become better people in the future. And the ancestors will always help us to do the needful. So it's high time we chase all these evil family members away from our life. Okay, it will help us in the future. Okay, I've chased many of them away. Very shameless people. They are worthless people, scoundrels, maggots, idiots, scallywags. Just like they are useless savior or messiah that cannot do anything for them. A messiah that is a beggar. What do you expect the children to be? Is it not like father, like son? Of all the, after bragging, they'll still be the one to be begging. Una need a shame. Una need a shame. You people should find something better to do. This my Christian, so-called Christian brothers and sisters that are also midnight witches and wizards. You will see many of these people, they have committed crimes, high crimes. I know one that is a former prostitute, have children from 3 different men. Now he's a church mama, going to church 4 times. What do you want repent do again? I don't understand, though. What do you want repent do? All these kind of people, the crimes one I don't commit. After telling all sorts of lies. Some people lie for a living. Only you go steal do all these evil things, you go steal the beg, and your God is almighty. You will not be ashamed to even take candy from a kid. Who does that? This is a very painful. So these are our Christian brothers and sisters that are also church rats at the same time. It's high time you change your mentality. You come face to face with reality and you do the right thing. Repent so that your sins shall be forgiven. I even call the preach for Christians again. Now, wow. It's just so funny. So we'll leave it at that. So in the spirit of Christmas, as you are celebrating your Christmas, celebrate it wisely. When these people come to your house, don't tell them your secret. Don't update them with your progress report. And tell them you don't have money for them. Okay, they should go and meet their God to help. After all, their God is almighty. And their God should be stepping up to his responsibilities. Okay, instead of being a God that is a rich, plain trance, we can't see trance God where they need to see. He should be responsible to his children and help them, not be you who can help them. It not make sense. Okay, so this is what I have to say today on this issue. Questions or comments are welcome. Please like and share this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell close to the subscribe button, and even after you have hit the notification bell, please hit it again and hit the all button. And even after you have hit the all button, still try to bookmark the channel, because sometimes it need a work. Many people do not receive my notification. I have complained and complained. I don't know what they happen. So just do it like this. If you want to learn about African spirituality, you want to be down to earth with reality, you want to know how to avoid all these fake, evil Christian family relations, you will learn many things on this channel. Right now, there are over 800 videos. Free videos. You can learn many things. Okay, if you are looking for knowledge, this should be your first bus stop. So please subscribe, share the channel, do not hide the channel. And we are here to stay. So I thank you very much. Then, of course, if you have not gotten my book, for those people that want to know the truth about Christianity, they want to know about the original African history that they don't teach in schools. You want to know the real history, you need to read this book. You want to know the applications, origin of African spirituality, benefits, what African spirituality entails. This book explains all that. You want to know about the evil forest, negative space, negative time, time and space travel. You want to know about the elemental components of nature. All these are the things I wrote in this book. Quantum physics is a very, very important topic and subject. It is not only for genius, it's for everybody. So don't let anyone deceive you. And this book is written from a pure Afrocentric perspective. This is the first book written on quantum physics in the history of Nigeria. There's no other book on this subject. Go and check. If you see another quantum physics book, tell me. I want to know who that person be. Now the first book be this. So very powerful book waiting for you. A very good Christmas gift for those people that are still putting one leg in Christianity, one leg here. If you want your mind to complete, get this book. All the evidence are there so that you know that Christianity is trash. Okay? And mostly it's used by witches and wizards to hide their wickedness. Okay? And also ignorant people too. Now so it just be. If you also want to know how to do spell, Walking in the Shadow of the Gods, this book have over 200 spells that will teach you. Basic principles of spell working, spell casting, how to mix compounds. There are spells for love, for health, for prosperity, open doors, breakthrough, different kind of work. Over 200 simple to DUI, do it yourself approach. You can also have this book. It will help you. If you don't have it yet, please get it. It's better to have this book. It's better to be a warrior in a garden than to be a gardener in a war. Okay, then if you want to get into a hardcore ancient African spirituality, Kemetic spirituality, Egyptian spirituality, a lot of people don't even know Kemet. What does it mean? It means the land of the black people. It is the name for ancient Egypt. You want to know their spiritual practice, how to make contact with those ancient Kemetic gods. This book will give you that knowledge. It will open the gates. This book was inspired by those deities. I told you I venerate the Kemetic deities, Tehuti, Ampu, Asa, Aset. All those are the old nine, the Enads. All of them are my friends. So you want to get in touch with them, or you want to know how their personality, their characteristic, their disposition. You just want to know about ancient Egyptian spirituality. This book will help you. Okay? It has the knowledge. It is whispers from Amente. Amente is the name of the spirit world. That is where the deities are living. So this book will connect you with those spirits. Okay? It is not a bad thing to know your African ancestors' spirituality. Okay? So please get this knowledge. This is ancient wisdom for today. A lot of people don't want you to know this thing. That's why they are trying to cut Egypt out of Africa. If you don't know about African history, you think that the ancient Egyptians are Arabs. They are not. The course of Egyptology was designed to remove Egypt from Africa, to steal our heritage and our history. They are stealing our history. Those people that are in Egypt today, they are not original today. They are occupiers, invaders, and they know. So the Western academic scholars and these Arabs, they are conniving to hide this knowledge. That is why they don't teach it in schools. But we teach it by ourselves. The only way for you to know this knowledge is if you go and join Western secret societies. I teach all those things that they don't teach in school. These are the subjects. Quantum physics, they don't teach it in school. Ancient African history, they don't teach it in school. African spirituality, they don't teach it in school. The things that matters, they don't teach it because they control our educational system. This is why I am here today. So if you want to know all these things, the knowledge is here. Okay? You get it here. You get it, and you advance, you move forward. So it's just like that, okay? We are still here doing the work. If you also want to do your oracle tarot divination, you can contact me. I do these things. So then you want to buy your spiritual ointments, herbs, your soaps, your cowries, native shock, thunderstone, miracle stone, all those things that we use for African spirituality. A lot of herbs, I have them. You can check it on the website. And you just do the needful. If you also want to learn African spirituality, I have a 6-month program where I will teach you everything you need to know, from the history to the sciences to the metaphysics to the hardcore spirituality. We will do this in 6 months. You know all these things. You become a master of this subject. You can also contact me. So apart from that, I thank you very much, and I'll be seeing you in the subsequent videos as usual. So take care and bye. Peace.